Ooh, mate, this is sketchy as fuck. I'm currently recording a video whilst walking on the walking pad at home. You've probably clicked on this video because you feel like you're someone who doesn't have enough time to get in shape. You don't think it's possible. So let me guess, you don't even try. Well, I'm here to tell you, you have plenty of time. You just prioritize it in the wrong way. And I know this because I've done it myself. I've had jobs where I get to the gym at like 5 p.m. and it's packed and I'm just like, yeah, mate, fuck this. I'm walking out. I'm not going to be able to get on anything. So I'm going to just go home. I'm going to eat something convenient, something quick, probably not going to be very health orientated. And then I'm just going to jump on COD with my mates and just fucking do that for the whole night. Look in the mirror the next morning and keep complaining that I'm out of shape. Listen, I get it. But the thing is, you're not prioritizing your time properly. To get in shape, you need to think and act like someone who is already in shape. I'm going to run you through a daily routine and you tell me where you're going wrong. Your alarm goes off at maybe 6:30, 7 a.m. You hit snooze. You sleep for 5 minutes more. You hit snooze again. Sleep for 5 more minutes. Hit snooze one more time. Get up on the last alarm. You're like shit, rushing around, fucking getting your work clothes on, brushing your teeth, showering, etc., etc. You don't really have time to eat. So all you're going to have is a coffee, and then you'll bang down like a breakfast bar or something, which is probably like 200 or 300 calories in itself. But it was quick, so it'll do. You drive to work, get there, maybe you're a little bit late, your boss is complaining at you, and now you're a bit stressed out and you can't focus. So you end up eating the shit snacks just to make yourself feel a bit better. You know, the stuff that Karen's bringing in, fucking cakes, biscuits, all that type of shit. Now it gets to lunchtime. You've probably popped out to the nearest convenience store, Tesco, Waitrose, that type of thing. Gone to the meal deal section, picked out a fucking sandwich, some crisps. Oh, but you know, you want to balance it out and you've had a fruit pot just to make you feel like you're, eating healthy. But then you'll wash it down with a can of Monster as well. All that has probably come to about just less or maybe over 1,000 calories. However, it's not very nutrient dense and the bread is going to make you feel lethargic as fuck. And now you're tired when you get back to work. Again, Karen's offering out the snacks when you get back to work in the afternoon. You'll have a nibble here and there, maybe a tea with like 2 sugars. And then it comes to the point where it's 5 p.m. You're going to leave. You think, maybe I'll go to the gym. Maybe not. Fuck it, let's swing by. You get there. It's busy as fuck. It's going to be because everyone's finished work and everyone wants to go there. You're not really sure what to do because you haven't got a plan. So you just end up doing this, that, and everything. You're not really like training to any sort of intensity. You're just going through the motions because, well, you're not motivated. And then you end up leaving, going home. You get back home and you think, oh, I can't be asked to cook. So you end up either getting a takeaway or something shit out the freezer. Gets to night time, you end up playing COD, like I said, with your mates. I get it, I've been there. You end up playing till like midnight, go to sleep. You're not going to get enough sleep because you've gone to bed too late. Cycle fucking repeats. You probably come to this video to find out how to better your routine, how to prioritize your time in a way that is actually going to get you in shape and give you the opportunity to create the best version of yourself. We're going to go through that daily routine again in a way where you can improve and get in shape with this lack of time that you think you have. Your alarm goes off 6:30. You don't hit snooze. You count to 5 seconds at most and you just get the fuck up. That is the important thing. Whenever you've got a thought in your head to do something, count to 5 and you just go fucking do it. get in that fucking cold shower. Yes, you don't want to do it, but if you're doing something first thing in the morning that you don't want to do, but you know will wake you up, that is going to create discipline. That is going to be useful for later on in the day. Get that cold shower in. As soon as that cold shower is done, get dressed, go downstairs, make yourself something nutritious and full of protein. Protein is the most satiating macronutrient there is, so it's going to keep you fuller for longer, sharper when you get to work. Believe me, this can be an egg omelette, throw in some maybe peppers, tomatoes, bit of bacon, have that breakfast, you've had something which is a decent amount of calories, decent amount of protein, decent amount of nutrients. Also, before you leave for work, you are going to meal prep something for lunch so you don't just make do with a shit meal deal from Tesco. We're going to prep some easy microwave rice with meat or fish. Something easy and convenient will be half a packet of rice and a tin can of tuna. So fucking easy. Put up some chopped tomatoes and cucumbers in there. Banging. Let's go. Take that to work. Now you can go about your day. You drive to work, you get there early because you're a person of punctuality and you are never late from now on. You do your absolute best at work. Karen offers you a cake or a biscuit. You say, no thanks, not for me. She's probably going to look at you weird, like, hang on. You usually accept them. Not today, Karen. Sorry, I'm focused. Get on with your work. It comes to lunchtime. Now you get to lunchtime and you've got your prep meal that you made this morning, which is going to make you feel a lot more energetic than any lethargic sandwich and meal deal is going to do for you. Get through your afternoon. Again, refusing any snacks. Yes, you might start to feel a little bit tired by like 2 p.m. because you've usually yummed down a Monster Energy, but instead just go for the black coffee. It's 1 to 2 calories. That'll keep you going until you've got to leave for the day. 5 p.m. comes around. What are you going to do? Get on your phone, YouTube. You're going to type in a 30 to 40 minute upper or lower body workout that you can follow when you get to the gym. So you actually have some sort of plan and you're not just going in blind, going on this, that, and whatever's free. In this workout, you're going to train with intensity and think about the muscle parts that you actually want to target, not just going through the motions, not ego lifting, swinging shit about, because that's not going to do anything apart from either get you injured or make you look like an absolute bellend. You've had a good workout. What are you going to do? You're going to go home. You can now have a protein shake just to replenish your muscles after your workout. And then an hour or two later, that's when you want to have dinner, a proper meal, not some shit pizza out of the freezer. You want it quite similar to lunch, but it can be more carb loaded because it's your last meal of the day. Potato, broccoli, steak is a very good staple meal. You're probably thinking, can I still play COD? I'm not saying you can't, bro. But what you're going to do before that is plan out everything you need for the next day. What you're going to eat, the workout you're going to hit, and just make sure you're planning for time ahead, because otherwise you get yourself in a rut. You do things out of convenience, and that's when you start giving yourself the excuse, I have no time to get in shape. Once you've done this, you can then relax for the evening. However, not until midnight, 1 a.m., because you need the time to sleep and recover from your workouts. 10 p.m. bedtime. That is when you're going to get a good 8 hours sleep. This is where the growth happens from the gym and the recovery. You don't grow in the gym, you grow when you're resting. See how that is a completely different routine and you've used your time so much more efficiently. Don't cloud your mind with the collective excuse that people use that they don't have enough time to get in better shape and just live a healthier lifestyle. We all have the same amount of time. It's just how you prioritize it. Now, if you do need help with your weekly and daily structure to get in shape, you can book a call with me down below in the description. We can map out the kind of routine that is going to fit around your lifestyle and get you the desired body that you want.